to go up there to film the weekly shoutouts. I don't know if I can do it. There might be students. The weekend is nigh, and there might be students. But no, for the weekly shoutouts, we'll brave the darkness. Onwards.
Just don't run into something. And I'm Jay.
And I'm Jason, and these are the weekly shoutouts. Let's start off with math. From a student, I would like to thank Miss Bowden for being aware of how we are learning. Overall, she was my best math teacher. Also in math, for Miss Ariel Garaboff, for her students' great posters and project work studying correlation and linear models. Take a look in the lunchroom. And in PE and athletics, someone would like to recognize Mr. Smith for taking the time to help out with the soccer unit in 7th grade PE.
That's neat.
That's cool.
That's great. Good. Also in PE, shout out to Miss Mauricio for her hard work with both middle school PE and middle school basketball. Students and student athletes benefit from her experience as a teacher and coach as she prepares them for the rigors of the upper school and beyond. A job well done.
In PE and athletics, Will Pearson and Shelby Bartlett for their continued hard work on the upper school basketball teams. The dramatic individual and team improvement. I heard great things.
Yes, absolutely.
As they played a very competitive game in the tough Galaxy League, it's great to watch. Walter Thorne also shares his sports knowledge and offers wise counsel to both teams. Coach Z is most grateful for Miss Janie Hannon helping him with the scoreboard, shot clock, and the book. That's tough.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna record it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A shout out to the kitchen for making delicious food. It really was delicious. But there is a side note here that I'm not sure how to interpret, so I'm going to just read it. And hopefully it's some sort of inside joke that I'll understand later on. I don't get it. But a shout out to Mr. Pearson in terms of in the kitchen as the best chef. I don't know what that's about. A general shout out to Miss Stanton for stepping in and taking over a particularly rowdy, unsupervised 8th grade study hall on Tuesday. It's from Caitlin Halaz, and it's also from me. Thank you for doing that, Miss Stanton. And then also for Mrs. Quinley for being a great, well that should be Miss Quinley. Miss Quinley for being a great, funny, and witty teacher. I like that.
That's one of my
witty.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite English words.
Witty. Like it.
Witty. In PE and athletics, there's a lot of athletic shout-outs this week. A lot of games this week. I'd like to recognize Mr. Pearson and Mr. Zalen. I want to recognize them because they're very supportive in basketball. They're always trying to help me out to get better in basketball and take time out of their days to help me out. This is why I would like to recognize Mr. Pearson and Mr. Zale. So it sounds like it's going to be from student.
That's really nice.
Thanks, Coach.
I think that Mr. Pearson's getting a shout out in athletics
Kitchen.
and the kitchen. A special shout out to Jane McCarran for an exceptionally good talent show. It was a ton of fun, and the student feedback that we got from it was they loved it.
The 6th grade, they could sing.
They can sing.
Like a whole,
they can dance.
Yeah.
They can act. With
They were painting characters.
with little piggy
Yeah.
snouts on their
It was
thing.
great,
It
man.
was wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. It was great.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to find out what that kitchen issue is about. Anyways, I'm Jay.
And I'm Jason.
And
these were your weekly shout-outs.